Hi there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, then please consider hitting that subscribe button and also the bell notification so that you can stay up to date with all upcoming future content. There's some things in the pipework at the moment that are coming along that I can't wait to give to you, so yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Now in today's video I am going to be reviewing the Dalmore Cigar Malt. Now this particular bottling has been aged in, say, American white oak and Oloroso sherry wood. It has, on the box it tells you that it has also been finessed in Cabernet Sauvignon barriques to complement a fine cigar. So I guess Dalmore have put into consideration that people do like to enjoy a cigar with their whiskey, and they believe that this is a good whiskey to complement your cigar. I have not tried that, so I wouldn't know. My notes are purely going to be on the whiskey itself. Now, as always, Dalmore's presentation and bottling, I mean, it always looks incredible. They've got this fantastic like deer head insignia stuck onto the bottle, and that is always an eye catcher to a lot of people when they're seeing Dalmore in the shops. I mean, that is definitely something that caught my attention. Now, Dalmore is a Highland single malt. This has been bottled at 44% ABV. It is an NAS, so non-age statement, and I guess that one of the biggest downsides that Dalmore has is that there is definitely going to be some color added into this whiskey, but and I shouldn't say it's not some color, most likely a lot. I mean, that is very dark. So enough of that, and let's get into the review and see what we get. Just a touch more. Might as well make the review worth it, eh? Alright. Yeah, just leave that there. The nose is very strong already, as it is. The glass is quite far away from my nose, and yet I'm already getting some strong, very sweet notes actually. Honey is very dominant. Vanilla, orchard fruits. I'd say definitely brown sugar. There's some like leathery notes, like armchair leather. There's quite a bit of like a strong earthy note as well. I guess as the name of the whiskey, the cigar malt, would suggest, I believe that I am also getting a tobacco note. There's something floral about it as well. Unfortunately, I wouldn't know, I guess, what flower it would be, but there's definitely a floral note. Slight citrus zest. Definitely on the orange note there. It has a certain creaminess as well. I have to say, Dalmore cops a lot of crap. Now, I've still not tried the 12-year-old, so I can't really compare how the 12-year-old would be to this. But as I'm going, the nose on this is sensational. It is really, really nice, and it is something that you can just keep coming back to and just keep exploring, and you will be constantly finding something new in this whiskey. It's got a nose that is probably perfect for, I guess, the whiskey amateur, somebody who's starting off on their journey. That is especially, I have to say, it's definitely really good for those who struggle to find notes when they're nosing, because this has some very dominant flavors in it, and I believe that it will be easy for I guess a relative whiskey noob to be able to pick out some easy to find flavors in there. So that's some very good points there. All right, I would say the color is really nice. This nice deep red, like coppery color, but unfortunately, most likely extra color added to that. But again, we won't talk too much about the politics of Dalmore. I know that is something that pisses a lot of people off about this particular distillery, but we're not here to talk about that. Now I'm going to get into the tasting and let's see what notes I get on the palate. So cheers, guys. It has a thick, syrupy mouthfeel, nice even mouth coating. Um, Definitely very woody. There's lots of barrel influence coming in. You'll definitely notice that that barrel char. There's a very, very, very slight smokiness that comes through as well. Some apple, slightly peppery. That orange zest definitely follows through from the the orange zest definitely follows through from the nosing. I have to say this has got a very well-rounded and well-bodied taste. It's very well balanced. A lot of the things that follow through from that, yeah, a lot of things that are in the nose definitely follow through into the palate. So again, perfect for the whiskey noob. Those notes that you get from the beginning, you will be able to pick them out in the palate as well. Now, it at the back end of the palate, it does also have like a slightly like dirty taste to it. Now, I don't know if this is peated at all, but there may be some like very slight peat notes that are coming through. It does, like I said, it does have that earthy note. Whether it is peated at all, I don't know. I will be honest, I haven't really researched that far into it to be able to provide that information, but there's definitely some earthiness to it. The finish is probably short to slightly medium. It's very pleasant. It's sweet. Those honey notes definitely come through. You get more of those leathery notes that come up on the finish. So I have to say, all in all, this is a very well-rounded whiskey. And from what I've heard from other people as well, as far as Dalmore's range goes, the cigar malt has generally been one that has been received quite well. I think especially in comparison to the 12-year-old, which seems to cop a lot of crap. But I'll have to get that one day and try it for myself to find out what the big hoo-ha is about it. But yeah, unfortunately not a good reputation of the 12-year-old, but I must say that the cigar malt is a very nice and easy to sip whiskey. I think if you're somebody that does like to sit down and have a cigar with their whiskey, I think this will be a very pleasant one for you to try. So for me, I'm going to say, guys, give it a go. If you're not willing to, say, fork out the money for it and buy it in store, then maybe try it at a bar somewhere. But yeah, definitely worth a shot. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say on this one. If you've tried this before, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I would love to know what your opinion is on it. So yeah, that's it for now. That's me, Andrew, signing off. Kippis.